What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my kitchen. As most of you know, we make a variety of meals on this channel. Some are hearty, like the spaghetti we just made, the chili dogs, the chicken sandwiches, but there's a percentage of my audience that only shows up when we're making dessert. Not sure what that says about you, but I'm not judging. Personally, if I'm looking to indulge just a little bit, a nice baked good like a cookie, a slice of cake, a muffin really hits the spot. But the problem with those things is that they're loaded with sugar. You can't have just one because that sugar kicks in a craving. You have the whole entire plate. And 3, there's no protein. It ain't helping us stay anabolic, helping us stay lean, or helping us towards our goals. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna change that. In this video, we will be making anabolic blueberry cheesecake muffins. Delicious little protein-packed muffins filled with a nice cheesecake center. This recipe is wicked simple, takes minimal ingredients and minimal time to prepare. So next time that sweets craving comes a knocking on your front door, yank that son of a gun open, and this is Sparta kick 'em out into the street. Because I'm telling you, this recipe just might change your life. And as always, if you got that RJF Anabolic Cookbook, link in my description. It's been updated. This recipe's in there along with every other one of my super simple anabolic recipes. If you're tired of doing a diet for 8 or 12 weeks, maybe making some progress, but ultimately falling off because it wasn't sustainable, then I'm telling you, this is your best shot, man. Long-term success, eating foods you love, just making the better choices. You get it one time, you get every future recipe for free. So if you guys are ready to get another epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah!
You're only gonna see me where I'm paid to be. I'm only watching TV if I'm watching me. Got it out the mud, now my Jordan's clean. Diamonds on me dancing, let them drip on me. Bring a couple bottles, put it all on me.
We'll start this off with a little physique update. I like to do these accountability checks because you guys know, especially following me on Instagram, that this is how I'm eating every day, right? And people are just waiting on me to get fat. They don't think you can eat bread, you can eat these recipes and maintain a lean physique. So I'm here to prove all of them wrong. Whoop, boom. No pump, this is just me chilling, man. 2,500 calories a day, eating foods that I love. I always tell y'all, man, how can you lose when we're eating like this? I mean, come on, the results don't lie. Anyways, let's get to these muffins. First thing we're gonna do is get a food scale and set a mixing bowl on top of it. And the first thing we need is 66 grams of this Martha White blueberry cheesecake muffin mix. These are like 88 cents and they have them at every grocery that I go to. So I always buy a few of them and keep them on hand. Just gonna dump it in here, weigh it out, and watch that scale. Next up, we're gonna add about 31 grams of a vanilla-based whey protein powder. I'm using that Final Boss Cinnamon Toast Swirl. We just had a full restock on the site, so if you want to try it, go check it out. Ends up being about 1 scoop. And then next up, we need about 170 grams of Greek yogurt, non-fat plain. This is my favorite brand currently. If you add a flavored brand to it, just keep in mind it's gonna add a little bit of sugar and affect the overall flavor. We keep it plain, that's gonna keep it more anabolic. Now we need 112 grams of fat-free cream cheese. And in a lot of recipes, I tell you to let it get to room temperature because it mixes better. But we don't gotta do that here because as we mix this up, it's gonna create a bunch of little mini cheesecake pockets. So when these cook, it's gonna leave gooey, centery pieces in a lot of these muffins, man. Just you wait. Ram will get you right. And then finally, all we need is 5 grams of 0-calorie sweetener. I prefer sucralose personally. And then 3 grams of baking powder just to help it rise. And boom. And this is all of our ingredients in a bowl. Told you guys this was easy. Now just get you a spoon, go in and mix everything up until it's all combined. You can break that fat-free cream cheese up a little bit if you want, but don't worry about getting it fully incorporated because having those little chunks of it is what's gonna give these their creamy bursts. Once our batter's all mixed up, we'll just grab a mini muffin tray. And honestly, you can make as many muffins as you want. I like to do with this recipe about 16. So let's hit it with non-stick. Then we'll just take our batter and slowly spoon it into every one of these molds until they're all filled up. Now all we gotta do is throw these in the oven on 400 degrees for about 10 minutes. Quick, easy, anabolic. Let's go. Whoop, whoop. And ladies and gentlemen, when I return, it's anabolic cheesecake muffin time. Mwah. Let's go. And and boom, after just 10 minutes, our blueberry cheesecake muffins are ready to go. Take a look at that, man. It's nice, it's soft, loaded with blueberries, and let me show you the best part. So if I just cut this right down the middle, and we just open it up, can you see that gooey center? That's those little cream cheese pockets I'm talking about, man. Look at that. Gooey, creamy, protein-filled muffins, man. You really can't lose with a recipe like this, especially when I tell you how many calories and macros is in this thing. So, if you made it this far into the video, guys, smash that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to pull up a chair, strap on the old feed bag, and try these things together. You guys ready? Let's go. All right, boys and girls, let's get this show on the road. It was so hard not to eat these before we got here, but we made it. One final thing to do. Finally, man, we've been out of stock on like everything forever. On Final Boss, finally got our aminos back in, man, the atomic bombsicle. So this might be the last can on Earth as of like 3 hours ago when we restocked. So good stuff, man. A little bit of caffeine. You can mix it with your water. 2 scoops flavors a gallon. You know what it is. Woo! Don't even gotta chase that one. Available at finalbossperformance.com. Code RGF10, 10%. So we're just gonna hop in here with one of the ones we cut in half, man. You guys should be able to see that, man. That little cheesecake blast right in the middle. That's what makes these great. Like, they're great without that, but that little change up in the texture is what makes these things perfect, man. So let's do this. 3, 2, 1, let go. Wow, these never cease to amaze me, man. You got that blueberry flavor, the cheesecake flavor. They just combine to create something magical. And that texture is perfect. Wow, check it out, man. Got another one here. Little cheesecake pocket right in the middle of it. How can we lose? How can we lose? These really turned out way better than they have any right to, man. And what I love about making the mini muffins as opposed to big ones, it's like a mental trick. You get more, right? You're like, well, I ate 16 muffins. I mean, you're gonna be full after, but what that does to your brain, you're like, I got to eat 16 muffins yesterday. How am I dieting? What if you took one massive muffin? Let's say you went to Starbucks and got one of their massive muffins. That's the same amount of calories that's in all this with no protein. Like I always say, man, we're making better choices around here. We're eating foods we love. These are so freaking good. And really, besides that muffin mix packet, you should have all the ingredients at the house. Like I said, every grocery store near me that I go to has those packets. They're like 88 cents. And you can use one of those packets. It'll last you for 3 of these recipes. So stock up on them. And I assume you already have protein powder, plain Greek yogurt. If you're following the anabolic diet, you got a lot of these staples just kind of sitting around. So ain't nothing stopping you, bud. Get in there and whip this up. I'm telling you, man, you eat this one. Even if you ain't a fan of some of the actual more meals like the meats, the proteins, the pizzas, things like that. If you just like the desserts, this one could change your life. Those little cream cheese pockets are just the best. So in this entire recipe, if you make it exactly how I did it, for all these mini muffins, 16 of them, what you end up with is 588 calories, only 8 grams of fat, 55 grams of protein, 74 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fiber. So 588 calories for all of these muffins. And to be honest, I'm like pretty satisfied right now. I could save these for later, but I'm a little behind on calories, so I'm just gonna eat them all. But like I always say with these, right? Split it into portions. For me, 588 calories is a meal. So I ain't sweating that, but if you maybe are a woman, you're on a lower calorie diet, you don't do as much cardio, you don't even train that much, you just need more of a calorie deficit, eat half of them, eat a quarter of them, right? Make like 4 of them a mini snack. Just think ahead a little bit, man. You'll be good. Down to the last 4. Final one. Perfect. And you guys saw with my physique update earlier, man. I mean, on average, I do 5 videos a week, and I am following this diet 100% all week long, man. I'm not just gonna magically eat some pastries, wake up tomorrow and I've lost my ass, my physique went to crap, man. That's not how this works. If you make the right choice, there's no such thing as good or bad foods. You gotta hit your protein goal and your calorie goal every day. Depending on what that goal is for you, you do that. You hit those goals, your body has no choice but to make a change, man. People out here trying to dress this whole process up like it's gotta be this complicated thing. Like, you gotta have your veggies, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, but I'm telling you, forget what you think you know, man. Just try it out. Take some accountability, man. Do a little bit of tracking, and I guarantee, man, something's gonna happen, and it's gonna be positive. You already know, RGF Anabolic Cookbook, link in my description. We just added this recipe, and to be honest, man, I think we got the best cookbook on the internet, because it accomplishes multiple things. If you're a foodie, like me, if you love food, if you used to live for your cheat meals on old diets, and the reason you couldn't ever stay in shape was because you loved food so much, this solves that problem, because we're eating good. If you're trying to be a bodybuilder, if you're trying to build muscle, you want a higher protein diet, you want a leaner physique, this solves that problem, right? I really think it's the best diet in the world, and I really think I got the best freaking cookbook out. And on top of that, you get it one time, you get every future recipe for free. I keep adding to it. It's not outdated, man. You roll with the time, so a year from now, it's gonna be even better than it is right now. And I already think right now, it's worth every freaking penny. Appreciate you guys, as always, for watching, man. Smash thumbs up for me. Comment what you want to see down below. Get a lot of inspiration from y'all down there. Comment for the algorithm, if not. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. About to just go whip up another batch of muffins.